Namaste and welcome back to another video. My name is Jillian and I will be guiding you through this yoga class. Today we'll be offering support to the low back by strengthening the glutes and the core. And we'll get started laying on the back body, hugging your knees into your chest. Allow yourself to be really comfortable here and just noticing any sensations in the back body and the shoulders. And tune into your breath, taking full inhales and slow exhales. Taking your arms out open, feeling a nice stretch across the chest. Now staying grounded through the low back and the shoulders. Start to circle the knees around, massaging around the tailbone and across the low back. Using your core to hold yourself stable. Switching the direction of these circles. Find slow, deep breaths. And finding stillness, we're going to find a twist. So kick your toes up to the sky and shuffle your hips to the right edge of your mat, and then lower your knees to the left. Turning your gaze over the right arm. Using your belly, lift your legs back through center, and then sort of rocking and rolling on the spine a couple of times to get your hips all the way over towards the left edge of your mat. And then lower your knees over to the right. One more deep breath here. Lift the knees back up through center and find a neutral position with the hips. Take your hands back onto the knees and extend your left leg long, hugging your right knee into your chest. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. You're welcome to stay grounded with the upper back or lift the head and shoulders off the mat and point the left toes to the sky. Flex a foot and slowly lower the heel down to a hover. Inhale and relax head and shoulders down to the mat. Switch legs. Your right leg goes long, left knee into your chest. You can lift the head and the shoulders off the mat, curling in towards the left knee. Point the right toes up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Flex a foot and lower the heel back down. Good. Holding here. Switch legs, extending your left leg long. Lift the left toes, breathe in. Flex a foot, lower it down. Switch sides. The right leg goes long. Point the toes, inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, flex a foot, lower it down. Bring both knees into your chest and lower head and shoulders down. Bring the soles of your feet to touch, opening your knees, drawing your heels towards your belly button. You can rock from side to side. Scoop your knees together and you can rock and roll on the spine up into a seat. Closing down the eyes, place your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart. And tuning into your breath, and your energy, and taking a moment of deep gratitude for your body and all the things that it does for you. It really is so important that we take care of our bodies, that we listen to the signals that it's telling us through pain and discomfort. And then moving through your practice in a way that will honor your body. And take a deep breath in and reach your arms up to the sky. Place your right hand down by your side and your left hand onto the shoulder. Reach your elbow up as high as you can, hinging to the right. And then start drawing circles with the top elbow, finding your range of motion. Switch directions of the circle. Then taking the elbow up high, extend through the arm for this side bend. Come all the way up and we'll switch sides. Left hand comes down and right hand to the shoulder. Reach up high with the elbow. And then finding a good foundation, start to circle that elbow. Switch directions. And extend the right arm long, finding your side bend. Good. Come all the way back up, reach your arms up to the sky, and bring your hands down to your heart. Pause for a breath. And bring your hands into a fist behind the back, pressing the knuckles down. Take a little lift of the chin, opening the chest and the shoulders. And let that go. We'll make our way into a tabletop position. Moving through a few rounds of cat and cow to wake up the spine, lifting the gaze, and exhaling, rounding the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the gaze in the tailbone, and exhale, round. Continue at your pace. We just are here for a few more. Neutral spine, tuck the toes, and start firming up through the belly, the glutes, the shoulders, and then hover the knees off of the mat an inch or two. Take a deep breath in, and a breath out, press to downward facing dog, and pedal out through the legs a couple of times. And finding stillness, inhale up onto the tippy toes. Exhale, lower the knees to a hover tabletop. And flat spine. Press back up to down dog, and then let the heels melt down with a breath out. Inhale, round forward to a plank. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Inhale up onto the tiptoes. Tabletop hover, bend the knees. Breathe in. Breathe out, press the hips up and lower the heels all the way down. Plank, inhale, round all the way, finding length through the spine. Downward facing dog. Inhale to the toes. Exhale, lower the knees, tabletop hover. Breathe in. And out, press the hips up, melt the heels. Last plank, breathe in. And downward facing dog, breathe out. Taking slow baby steps up to your hands. Step up to the top of your mat. Breathe into a halfway lift, flat back. Breathe out, forward fold. Let the head and shoulders be heavy. A little nod of the head, yes. Shake it, no. And vertebrae by vertebrae, roll yourself up to stand. Take a deep breath in and reach your arms up to the sky. And breath out, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in, reach your arms up to the sky. Come up onto the tippy toes as you do. And exhale, forward fold, lower the heels down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, finding your flat back. And exhale, fold. Rising all the way up to stand. Come up onto the toes as you inhale, reach your arms up overhead. With control, lower the heels, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale up to the tiptoes, reach your arms up, and forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise all the way up to stand, come up to the toes, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Lower the heels. We'll do this again. Inhale to the toes. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands and step your feet to your plank. Taking a breath in, shift forward. Bend the elbows lower halfway. Inhale into upward facing dog, coming to the tops of your feet. And exhale to downward facing dog. Walking your hands to your feet at the bottom of your mat. Roll yourself all the way up to stand. Reach your arms overhead, come up to the toes, breathe in, and settle, heels to the ground, hands to heart. Good. Trying to find an active flexibility test. So lifting your right knee in front of you. Flex the foot and press your heel straight out in front. See if you can keep strong through the left leg as well as the right. Keep lifting the leg. Then bend into the knees. Step your right foot as far forward as you can. Shift the weight into the right leg and float the left toes. Warrior 3. Really focus on squeezing the glutes and drawing the belly in here. Find your center, find your balance. Good. Flexing the left heel, drop the foot down to the mat for Warrior 1. Lunge into the right knee and sweep your arms up to the sky. Breathe in. Smooth breath out. We're going to open into Goddess. So turn to face the edge of your mat, bring your heels in, toes out, bend the elbows, cactus, and drop into the knees. Breath in, straighten the legs and come up onto the tiptoes as best as you can, and lower the heels, sink back into Goddess. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, opening them wide. Doing this a couple more times, moving as slowly as you need to. Stay upright through the upper body, strong and engaged. Beautiful job. Straightening the legs, point the toes forward and windmill your hands down. Step back into a plank and move through a very slow flow here, not rushing anything. We'll meet in a downward facing dog when you're ready. And taking a breath, and then taking your time walking your hands to your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, then rise all the way up to stand. Reach your arms up overhead, come onto the toes, and bring your hands to your heart. And finding our flexibility test, bring the weight into the right foot and lift the left knee. Flex the foot and press the heel in front of you. Keep trying to lift the toes, feeling a little shake, and then step your left heel far forward in front of you. Come off of the right toes for your Warrior 3. Again, bringing that focus into your body, staying engaged and strong. Hips are level. Flex the right heel and step it down to the mat. Warrior 1. Reaching your arms up overhead. One more breath. And open into Goddess. Toes turned out, heels turned in, sink into the knees. Hold here. Keep your belly drawn in. Good. Straighten the legs, bring your hands to your hips, and heel toe your feet a little bit closer together for Malasana. Bring your hands to your heart, drop the hips to the heels. Then rise up, see if you can come up onto the tiptoes. Exhale, dropping back into Malasana, bringing your hands through heart. We'll do a few more of these, as many as you'd like. If and when you would like to stay in your malasana, you're more than welcome to, keeping the chest lifted upright, opening the knees as wide as you can, or just shifting from side to side. To come into a seat, bring one hand behind you and drop the hips, closing down the eyes. Notice how you feel in your body, strong and supported. May even feel good to gently rub your hands on your thighs or tap them. And finding stillness, drop your right ear down to your shoulder. Option to place your hand onto the top of your head. Switching sides, lift your head back up, then drop your left ear down. Your left hand can come on top. And press your head back up through center and let both hands fall to your lap. Inhale, sweep them up high, and exhale, twist to the right, bringing your right hand behind your hips and your left hand to the leg. Sitting up nice and tall and forcing out any air as you twist. Switch sides, inhale, arms reach overhead, and twist to the left. Shoulders away from the ears, full breaths. Inhale, reach your arms up high through center and bring your hands down to your heart. Relax your palms onto your knees, returning your palms face up. Close down the eyes. Scan over your body, especially the belly and the thighs, the glutes. Feeling the energy that's there, strong and powerful, supporting you each and every moment. You can blink the eyes open, roll out the wrists, and we'll close off our practice with a final breath together. Sitting up nice and tall, take a deep breath in and sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. The light in me sees, acknowledges, and honors the light in you and knows that they are the same. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope that you feel a little bit of support in the low back. Always feel free to come back to this practice whenever you need that extra little boost. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next class. Have a wonderful rest of your day.